Before you listen to tonight's story, I want you to remember something. Not every horror comes from shadows or spirits. Sometimes the scariest things are the ones that walk beside us. On the streets we know, on the trains we travel, in the faces we ignore. This is not a ghost story. This is something far more real. Something that happens in our cities more often than we realize. So, if you are listening alone, turn down the lights. Keep your eyes open and stay alert because this story starts on a normal Thursday night, and normal is always the most dangerous. This is the last local. It happened on a Thursday night. The kind of night that doesn't look dangerous at all. Just quiet, normal, and forgettable. But danger doesn't always come in shadows. Sometimes it walks beside you, calmly, like it belongs there. Dhanesh always took the 11:16 p.m. local train back home. Same platform, same compartment, same journey. It was routine, and routine makes you feel safe, even when you shouldn't. That night, the platform was emptier than usual. The LED board flickered for a second, showing the time 11:12 p.m. He had 4 minutes left. He plugged in his earphones, scrolling through his phone, when he noticed something odd. A woman standing at the far end of the platform, pacing nervously. She kept looking over her shoulder, not in a normal way, more like someone checking if they were being followed. Dhanesh looked again. She wasn't just nervous, she was scared. A soft announcement echoed through the station. The 11:16 local for Borivali East is arriving shortly on platform number 3. Dhanesh felt a strange urge to ask the woman if she was okay. But before he could move, she suddenly walked behind a pillar and suddenly disappeared from sight. He frowned. There was nowhere to go behind that pillar, just a dead-end wall. The train screeched into the station. He got in. The compartments was almost empty. 2 office guys, 1 elderly man, and at the far corner, a man staring straight at him. He wore a plain black hoodie, pulled low. Not unusual, but his eyes, they didn't blink. Not even once. Just fixed on Dhanesh like he already knew him. Dhanesh looked away. Maybe the guy was tired. Maybe He was zoned out. But then the train started moving, and the man stood up and switched compartments through the connecting door without blinking, without looking anywhere else. Just gone. Tanesh laughed nervously to himself. Bro must be drunk. 2 stations passed. At the third station, the train slowed. Tanesh noticed something from the window. That same woman from the platform. She was standing on the opposite side of the station, still looking over her shoulder, as if she was waiting for someone who never arrived. His chest tightened. How did she reach here so fast? He shook his head. Maybe it was someone else. He was overthinking. The train picked up speed again. He checked the time. 11:34 p.m. 4 more stations. Just then, his phone buzzed. Unknown number. Don't get off alone. His heart dropped. He looked around the compartment. Everyone looked normal. No one was on their phone. No one even looked at him. He typed back. Who is this? No reply. The train entered a darker section of the route where lights always flickered. The compartment lights dimmed for a second. That's when he felt it. Someone was standing behind him. He turned slowly and froze. It was the same man in the black hoodie, except he should have been in the next compartment. The man leaned slightly closer, not touching, not speaking, just breathing too quietly. Dhanesh's throat tightened. He stood up and moved to the opposite side of the compartment. The man followed slowly, step by step, matching his pace. Not running, not rushing, just following. The train crossed the next station without stopping. It had been closed for renovation. No one got off. No one got in, except the woman from the platform was suddenly standing at the far end inside the compartment. Not walking in, not opening the door, just standing there. Her hair was messy. Her breath was uneven, and her eyes, they weren't looking at Dhanesh. They were looking behind him, at the man. Her voice trembled. Don't go with him. The train lights flickered again. For a second, everything went black. When the lights came back, the woman was gone, and the man was standing even closer, face half visible now. Something was wrong with his expression. It wasn't anger, it was hunger. The kind that's not physical, the kind that looks like he enjoys fear. The train slowed. Next station, Borowli East. He stopped. The man stepped back suddenly, pulled down his hoodie, and whispered, almost politely, "Get off." Dhanesh's mind was racing. The unknown message, the woman, the man appearing everywhere. But his home was at this station. The doors opened. Dhanesh stepped out carefully. The platform was empty, painfully empty. Not even the usual chaiwala. He walked fast towards the exit. Behind him, footsteps. Calm, steady, following. He didn't turn back. He kept walking, heart pounding, breath tight. He reached the main road, looked back. No one, just emptiness. He exhaled shakily and called an auto. As he sat down inside the auto, safe, he finally checked his phone again. There was a new message. Unknown number. You were lucky today. He follows someone every night. One day, someone doesn't make it home. Ganesh looked out at the dark streets. Someone, somewhere, was probably taking that same train. Maybe feeling the same eyes following them. Because real horror doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it writes the last local. What happened that night ended for him when he reached home. But for someone else, it began. Real horror doesn't always wear a mask. Sometimes it just waits on a dark platform or a quiet road, watching, choosing, following. So the next time you take the last train or walk home alone after midnight and you feel like someone's behind you, don't ignore the feeling, because the city is full of people who never make it home, and no news channel ever tells their story. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, danger doesn't always come from the dark. Sometimes it travels with you.